And here we go. The courtroom drama kicks off with Latrice Lee's case. Notice how calm this feels? But don't be fooled. What looks like routine paperwork often hides real stakes for the defendant.
Court does call the case of the people versus Latrice Lee.
Ashley Lonnie for the people.
Michael Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Ms. Lee, Your Honor. She is approaching.
And your name?
Hi, Latrice.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I have had a chance to speak with Ms. Lundy. I've had a chance to speak with Ms. Lee. The people have tendered an offer that would resolve this case on a misdemeanor basis. At this point, I think Ms. Lee is going to avail herself of that offer, but we'd ask the court to adjourn it very briefly so we can get the paperwork together and I can go over all her rights and everything, and also kind of check her driving record and make sure her driving, kind of explain to her what the penalties are going to be.
Understood. May 1st, 2025. 9 a.m. as your invite indicates. Bond will continue. You're welcome. Let's call the case. People versus Derek. Is it Panoritos?
If you're able to make this for the people.
Brian Bowling on behalf of Mr. Panoritos, Your Honor.
Your name, sir?
Derek Panoritos. Judge, waiver form that's being submitted to you now.
All right. Sir, you're waiving your right to a...
Quick legal breakdown. A preliminary examination is like a mini trial. The prosecution has to prove there's enough evidence to move forward. But here, Derek waives that right, basically saying, let's skip ahead to the big leagues. Risky? Maybe. But often it's a strategic move.
Preliminary examination?
Yes, sir.
You understand that that's a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause that the offense alleged was committed and that you committed it.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you'll not have that hearing and you'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution.
Yes, Your Honor.
People also waive their right. Preliminary examination having been waived, defendant is bound over to circuit court on a single count.
Your Honor, I'd waive formal reading of the charges, stand mute.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea. Pretrial will be set for
June 25th at 1:30 p.m. with Judge Conlon.
June 25th, 2025, 1:30, Judge Conlon.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thanks, Judge.
Thank you. Bond continued. Court calls the case of the people versus Antoine Patterson.
And Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Mr. Antoine Patterson. He is here.
So I know somebody ran out. She was nice enough to like tell me, just a minute, I'll get him. That's unlike you.
Yeah.
I know.
I gotta do better. Mr. Patterson, state your name for the record, please.
Thank you.
Judge, we are asking if the court can give us just 1 week. There was an offer made by the people. Mr. Patterson is very inclined to take that offer. There were just some terms that we needed to tweak a little.
Did you catch that? The lawyer asked for 1 week, and the judge offered 2. That's like asking for a slice of pizza and someone handing you the whole box. Why not take it?
So bad.
I can give you 2 weeks. Is there a reason you don't want 2 weeks?
No reason at all.
Then why'd you ask for 1?
Just trying to, keep it small.
Never her strong suit. Probable cause, May 1st, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
And thank you, ma'am, for letting me know that he was out there. Not letting me know anything. He just showed up without a client. Thank you. Court calls the cases of the people versus Carlos Payne.
And it's on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender Chelsea Vergils with and on behalf of Carlos Payne, who approaches. Please state your name.
Good afternoon. Okay. Carlos Payne.
Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, we are asking for an adjournment on Mr. Payne's cases. We'd like to have a plea discussion, and we are missing the video discovery on one of his cases.
So you got video that you're waiting for on one of them.
Correct, Your Honor.
Probable cause conference without objection, May 6, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued. All right. Thank you, Mr. Payne.
All right. You have a good day.
Calls case People versus Tyler Pitman.
Andrew Childers appearing on behalf of the people.
And good afternoon, Your Honor. Laura Yagi, Assistant Public Defender, with and on behalf of Mr. Pitman, who's appearing to my right. Mr. Pitman, could you state your name for the court?
Tyler Pitman. Good afternoon.
Your Honor, I did fill out a green sheet. I am requesting to adjourn this case. Mr. Pitman does have another case that's pending in 14B. His court May 1st in that case. But the main reason we're seeking to adjourn is to put together a more compelling mitigation to continue discussions with the people.
Part of that, just so that I'm clear, part of that is regarding the other matter on May 1st.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Will May 6th be enough time after that one here?
I think that should be.
Probable
Yes, thank
cause
you.
conference, May 6th, 2025, 9 a.m. bound to continue. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Case People versus Michael Robert.
Andrew Childers appearing on behalf of the people.
Brian Bowling on behalf of Mr. Robertson, who hopefully should be on Zoom, Your Honor.
Yes, if you could unmute and state your name, please, sir.
Michael Robertson.
Judge, we're asking this matter be set for an exam. To my knowledge, all the discovery is complete.
Would people have their witnesses available the 29th?
That's fine.
Preliminary examination in person will be set April 29th, 2025, 9 a.m. That is before me. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls the case People versus. Is it? I tried to correct the name, but I don't know. Is it Javon Smith?
Andrew Childers appearing on behalf of the people.
Like, yeah, it's just a public defender on behalf of, I don't know who's to my right. State your name, Mr. Smith.
Good afternoon. Javon Smith.
Thank you.
Your Honor, this matter, may we approach?
This matter's been going on a while.
Yes.
Come on. Should reflect that
Medical records delay. This is more common than you think. Sometimes, one missing file can stall justice for weeks. Imagine waiting on paperwork while your future hangs in the balance.
been a bench conference. We're going to set this for exam. Realize that as we've been dealing with, and it's really no secret, but there are some issues with medical records. Rather than having to explain that issue to another judge, I'm going to set it before me. I'm going to set preliminary examination in this matter in person June 3rd, 2025, 9 a.m. Like I said, that's before me.
Thank you. Yeah, if by chance we do get the records and we want to waive, we'll give notice to the people and so that they can.
Correct. If let's say you get them and it's before that date, you can contact my office. If we can get everybody in, we can get that accomplished for you.
Thank you, Jeff.
All right. Thank you. Bond, continue. Thank you, sir. Court calls the case of People versus David Sneed.
Assistant Public Defender Javon Smith on behalf of Mr. Sneed, who appears via Zoom.
Mr. Sneed, you were there. There you are.
Mr. Sneed, can you state your name?
David Sneed.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we're just asking to set this matter for preliminary examination today.
For extended, Your Honor, which I will consider rejected. The offer was to plead to an added count 2 of stalking. And then change for dismissal of aggravated stalking. I gave we know what's happening to that effect. That was her request.
All right.
Mr. Sneed, are you aware of that?
I didn't hear what she said.
Are you aware that there was previously an offer made and are you rejecting it?
Oh, yes.
All right. So discovery is complete. People have their witnesses available the 29th.
We'll try, Your Honor. Thank you.
Preliminary examination in person will be set April 29th, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Barr.
Thank you.
Bond will continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court does call the case of the People versus Brandon Herder. Cases.
Senator, on behalf of Mr. Carter, Your Honor.
Oh, sure. AP Rachel McDuffie for the people, filling in for someone.
Thank you, Your Honor. As you can see, Your Honor, Mr. Carter is not here. He is.
Well, as the prosecutor assigned, but
Yes.
Okay, this is classic. The defendant's excuse? He's on a bus. Now, if you've ever been stuck waiting for public transit, you know how this feels. But in court, being late isn't just inconvenient. It could land you in handcuffs.
But he is on the bus. He says he's on our bus guy, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Okay, I am not able to do any more bus waits.
I'm like,
Last time I was here 8 hours, but somebody go.
it's okay. So, Your Honor, I'm just asking for a little bit of time. Mr. Carter, as you know, has competency issues as well as mental health issues. He is doing what he can to get here. I don't know.
okay. So, Ms. Cannon,
Yes, Your Honor.
is he on the bus?
He says he's on the bus when I called him
Is he sending
twice,
pictures again?
2 days in a row, Your Honor. Then we called this morning. He said he's brushing his teeth right now because he's going to see Judge Simpson. I told him, good. That's good. Good job.
Can you rush for 2 minutes?
I don't know. And then I texted him at 11 and he says he's on the bus. And now I'm text him again and he just called. So.
Yeah, remember, Ms. Cannon,
Yes, Your Honor.
because I have a relatively good memory. You requested that of my staff to put it more toward the afternoon, not put it in 9 o'clock block so that he could get on the bus in the morning and be here on time.
Yes, Your Honor.
Remember that whole conversation?
I had that conversation. Your court was very generous and wise and allowed me the opportunity to allow my client to come in the later block. Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
And so how'd that work out?
So far, not as good as I was hoping. Not as good as I was hoping, but he says he's on his way, Your Honor. I'm filing competency paperwork on him, which would have been what was happening today. So. Yep, I saw the rubber.
Now, normally I would say to Ms. Cannon, nope, it's your mentor. However, Ms. Cannon has, with the exception of the one case where we surprised her, Ms. Cannon has been in the courtroom waiting. And she was in here waiting and had no cases for the longest time. So I appreciate your diligence and everything, and I know that you're working hard to represent your clients. So I will pass the matter. I'll call it up in the next block.
Thank you, Your Honor.
But we don't know what city he's in.
I am not, he said he has to get a Greyhound here.
All right. Well, he has to get a Greyhound.
Remember he told you he got a pass so he could come.
Yeah.
He got a Greyhound pass apparently.
We have gotten that. That's who was in our
Just for the record, I'm deferring to SAPA Childers who has this case. So I'm going to move out of the camera view.
Hey. You're not, okay.
He's on his way, Your Honor. Thank you.
We really don't know that, but okay.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Court does call the case of People versus Jamie Foxx.
Good afternoon, National Law, both matters.
Ready, Your Honor, Ellis Friedman on the OWI matter, and I've got Mr. Getty with me on the other one.
Yes, Your Honor. Mike Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender on 25F2 223.
And Jamie's right here.
Okay. And your name?
Jamie Foxx.
All right. What are we doing, gentlemen?
Well, Mr. Getty's just been retained and needs a couple weeks, and I'm happy to keep the cases in sync together. And I would just quickly address the issue of testing. She's testing twice a week for drugs, and she's on a scram, but they're also asking her to do it twice a week on ETG, which is costing her $30 extra a week. And the prosecutor and I have talked about it, and they would agree that she not need to alcohol test at the same time as the drug test, given the fact she's on a scram.
I don't know what that meant. So she's on the scram.
She's currently on a scram tether and is also testing twice a week at community corrections. Each of those tests at community corrections, they're also doing an ETG test. Mr. Friedman, I think, wants to remove the ETG test, and I said that I was okay with that as long as she stayed on the scram tether.
Yep.
And continues the drug testing, the portion thereof.
My community corrections order from February 20th. And I did not order an ETG on this.
Magistrate did when she was released.
Oh, so then when I signed the new order, I thought we went through this before. Because, and then when I signed the new order, they kept her on the ETG. Okay. Where's Ann? We'll get it straight. And that's only on your case, correct, Mr. Friedman, that she has the testing?
The other case, but Mr. Geiger was wrong, is the drug testing series.
So in that one, I found that. So I need an order deleting ETG testing with that case. All right. And on this one, you think it's ETG also on this one?
I think we all.
That I'm less sure on Mr. Geiger's case, but I do believe that the scram tether is also ordered in there.
One thing I'm sure of is
I got it here.
Okay.
So were you taking an ETG test twice a week?
Yes.
That's from the magistrate's order on case 222. That is happening. I don't know whether or not they continued the ETG given my order of February on that case, but it's very clear on this case that the ETG is on this case. But okay, what's that one read?
Nothing about an ETG, just one time.
So on the case ending in 1502, the original order put her on a scram, just had testing one time per week. That's the original order. My order then, I think, increased the testing to 2 times per week. February.
That's what I recall, Your Honor. I think there was a bond violation.
There was a bond violation. I increased their testing. I think it's twice a week.
Yes.
Testing. And then this comes along, 0223 comes along and orders 2 times per week ETGs. Don't know why. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. She's to remain on the scram. And then what we'll do is we'll send orders on both cases 2 times per week urine test.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. And then hopefully that will straighten it out. And then what date will May 1st work?
It's fine for the people.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned May 1st, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond will continue in these matters. I did not do that.
I'll do this.
9 a.m., Your Honor?
Pardon?
9 a.m.?
I said it at 9 a.m., but it'll likely be in the afternoon.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls the case People versus Kennedy Braddock.
Jennifer Douglas for the people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. David I. Goldstein appearing on behalf of the defendant.
Kennedy Braddock.
All right, what are we doing?
Your Honor, I do have the written discovery in this matter, but I do not have the videos. I did discuss it with the prosecutor this morning. She indicated if we could have a few days, she can get them to me.
Okay. Do you want me to reset the PCC?
Yes, Your Honor, for 1 week, I think. Would that be enough time?
Yes.
You want the 24th instead of the 1st?
Let me check my calendar here.
Sure.
I've got to be here on the 24th anyway, Your Honor, so let's just do it that day.
Okay. Because everything has to revolve around David. April 24th, 2025, 9 a.m. Whereas your invite indicates bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case of the People versus Nicholas Shaffey.
Ready, Your Honor.
Joe Simon on behalf of Mr. Chafee. State your name, Nicholas. Nicholas Chafee.
All right.
When you approach.
Oh, boy. Record should reflect you've had a bench conference in this case. All right. Ms. Senda.
Your Honor, at this time, we would be asking that the defendant's bond be revoked and that he be remanded into custody. We received a call from.
And this is where things get heavy. The defendant allegedly contacts the victim, threatening self-harm and pressuring her to stay silent. That's not just harassment, it's intimidation, and judges take it extremely seriously. Watch how fast this bond gets revoked.
From the victim yesterday, who informed us that he has been calling her since he was released from custody, telling her things like she decides if he kills himself or not, that she shouldn't answer any calls from our office or law enforcement, not to share the follow-up photos she took for injuries, and that she was to blame for the assault because she told him how to unlock pepper spray. She also disclosed other facts to us that may be relevant to new charges in the future. So at this time, we would be asking that he be remanded in custody, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I spoke to my client after Ms. Zenda made me aware of these allegations. We are not going to make a response to the allegations at this time. I told my client the court will make a decision as to the status of his bond.
Mr. Allen, what are we doing with the case itself?
Oh, sorry, Your Honor. We're asking the matter to be set for a preliminary examination. The people have requested a date that I don't oppose.
And that's correct, Your Honor. He is sit to the custody as the victim is out of state.
And you have all the discovery, Mr. Sal.
I do, except for that which Ms. Zenda referenced.
But she's going to get that to you.
Correct. All right. I should also have the record reflect, I did ask her to look into one additional piece of potential discovery, and she said she would.
That's correct, Your Honor.
I will set this for May 6, 2025, 9 a.m. before, actually at 12, at 12 noon before me. Having heard the issue regarding bond and violation of those conditions at this time, the court is going to remand the defendant to his bond is hereby ordered revoked. Nothing further here.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court does call the case, People versus Javon Tompkins.
Ready, Your Honor. For the record, Joe Simon on behalf of Mr. Tompkins. Sean, state your name.
John Tompkins.
Your Honor, I'm requesting a brief, about a 2-week adjournment of the probable cause conference. Exchanged some correspondence with Ms. Londa yesterday. I'm going to be supplying additional information to her for her consideration in support of a proposed disposition. But I also provided to the court and Ms. Londa something I want to address regarding bond.
Yes.
Not most of the Your Honor, request, Your Honor, of course.
How much time did you want?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Probable cause conference in this matter will be adjourned May 1st, 2025, 9, where it's invited. Yes, Esteban.
Your Honor, my client is a member of Michigan Army National Guard. He is requesting permission to leave the state from
Army?
May 7. Pardon?
Army?
Yes. From May 7 to May 15 for a training. I provided a letter from his lieutenant colonel that supports that's what he's doing. And he also
That doesn't look good. Army and Wisconsin. But go ahead. I'm doing what I'm holding on as best I can.
You know, Wisconsin has Maryland colors a little bit with the red, but anyway.
That is not, you know.
But in any event,
I might have to send you where I sent you last time. All right, I'm just saying.
Just visiting though. But Your Honor, there's one other additional thing. For that training, he will be required to possess a firearm. And we are asking that in addition to the travel, that he be permitted to possess a weapon only for that training.
Is there a response from the people?
I'm not opposed to it. I let Mr. Simon know that yesterday. I'm not opposed to him possessing a weapon for that purpose and for the state for that purposes.
All right, I have looks like it was an email. I'm not sure where it came from. It was in my file from.
I just handed that to the court and to me.
Did you? Okay. And because I don't have any letter, I don't have anything else with it or when you received it, Mr. Simon, were you assured that it was coming from the lieutenant colonel
So-
based upon?
My client just brought that to me today, and I asked him to get it from him, and the lieutenant colonel provided his telephone number in that letter for the
Yes.
verify.
Okay, all right. So what I will do is, yes, I certainly will permit the travel. The 7th through the 15th are those the days you're going to be there so that you would return sometime on the 15th to Michigan and then
Yes, sir.
not leave the state prior to the 7th? All right. Well, I will do that, and certainly he can possess a firearm for the purposes of the training. I would suggest, given that it's those two things, particularly the possession of a firearm, that Mr. Simon, if you could prepare a written order for the court signature on that, so that particular provision is in writing, so we don't run into a problem.
I'll just put both the travel and in one
Correct.
order.
Correct.
And as I said last time, I believe Ms. Yu is typing that right this very second, but.
I can just, you can sign my name.
Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right, very good.
Get it done.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, Deshaun.
So his bond will continue. Where were you? Because I almost had to take Simon in. He made a statement about Wisconsin red being the same as red. I don't know. Still,
I think I said similar, is what I said.
it's not similar. It's totally different. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right, court does call the case People versus Brandon Carter.
Stephanie Cannon on behalf of Brandon Carter.
And he's not here yet.
Your Honor, he is not here. I did speak with the bus driver at the transit. They do confirm that he is there. But they said the next bus wouldn't leave till 2, which means he probably should be showing up in 15 minutes. He can appear by Zoom.
What transit center? What? Downtown here?
No, he is at the level 3 Michigan flight. He says he's at Michigan flight. I'm on level 3.
Mike, yeah, I think that's the Metro Airport.
Oh, he's at the, all right. So
Yes, Your Honor.
can you get him on via Zoom?
I can, Your Honor.
Okay, so if you can get him on via Zoom, I'll hear it today from him, okay? And in the future,
Your Honor, when we were here last time, you wanted, because he might have been a little late last week as well. You did want him to try to get here in person today, and you said
I did.
you would consider Zoom today.
To do what?
You said after today, you would consider allowing him to appear by Zoom.
Correct, and that was in part, I went back to look at the file as to why he wasn't, and it was because of the bench warrant
Yes.
previously that caused the court to do that he couldn't appear via Zoom. But this is just gonna cause more bench warrants for him. I mean, I know he's trying, but that's a heck of a route to have to take for a hearing on this.
This moment highlights a bigger issue. When someone struggles with transportation, housing, or mental health, the system can feel like a trap. What do you think? Should courts show more flexibility, or is accountability non-negotiable?
If you can get him to appear via Zoom, just so that we know.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll send him the information now.
Okay, and then I'll hear that. I have, okay, so we'll pass it again, Miss Cannon. Court does call the case People versus Brandon Carter.
Stephanie Cannon on behalf of Mr. Carter, who should be on Zoom, Your Honor.
Yes, I do. Oh, there he is. Can you unmute, Mr. Carter?
Yeah, I did it.
Okay. State your name.
Brandon Carter.
All right. What are we gonna do on this today?
Your Honor, so I haven't been able to talk to my client about this, but I have a couple of things I do want to discuss with him. I'm thinking about, for the moment, setting it for a preliminary exam. I know I indicated to Mr. Childers a different avenue that we were going to take, but I'm going to set it for a preliminary exam.
All right.
We can start with the armed robbery case, Your Honor, which I think is going to go a little bit longer. And then the next set of cases he has are police resisting and obstructing.
I did have her armed robbery. That's
An
not what
armed robbery. It's okay, Mr. Carter. We'll talk about it, okay?
Sorry.
I have one file.
I put 2 in there and I.
Do I? I do. I have 2. You're correct.
I'm like, that's great, Your Honor. Let's hope it's.
No, I set it to the side. I got it. So you want both set?
Do you think we can get through both of them on one day?
Sure. Always. Yes.
Yes, Your Honor, we can do both of them. I've already reviewed everything.
All right, so you have discovery in all of the cases
Yes, Your Honor.
and understanding Mr. Carter's transportation issues, this would be in
No,
person.
I can get on the bus. The bus is right. You see, the bus is right there. I just got.
Okay, okay.
I'm trying to make it. I can come.
Okay, let me give you the date that I'm gonna need you here, okay?
Okay.
Would parties prefer the 29th or the 6th?
I'd ask you to set it out a little bit farther.
Further than that even? Because I got May 13th. I can then do any Tuesday, I mean.
May 13th would work
Okay.
just fine.
So is it? I'm going to the shelter down the street from here in 15 minutes.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set your preliminary examination for May 13th, 2025 at 9 a.m. That's gonna be before me. Yeah, before me on that date, okay? And your bond will continue. So,
Okay.
Okay, that's
talk to your-
okay. My birthday on the 24th. So the 13th, I got a long time for court. I'm gonna probably be staying out here because I'm going to the shelter down the street, and they gave me a bridge card too, and they're gonna give me a place to stay up here, so I can stay up here.
Okay, so we need to see May 13th, 2025, 9 a.m. That's before me, okay, in person.
Yes, sir.
All right, bond will continue.
Thank you, Mr. Carter.
Thank you.
Okay, bye, guys.
All right, take care.